Coming up on today's Code Bet Daily, we are talking about both of the AFL and NRL Grand Finals, gentlemen. Woo! It's a huge weekend. Woo! We've got NBL in there as well, NFL, there's some EPL. Alex, what are you looking at?
I can't wait to see a lot of goals this weekend in the EPL, but Chucky Cameron to dominate!
Sure.
This has turned into a Chucky Cameron podcast. I'm looking at an NBL shootout and an AFLW Rate My Multi.
Very nice. We are talking player props, game picks, best bets. There's a couple of Rate My Multis, and of course the donation in a Chockers Code Bet Daily, the Grand Finals edition. Check it out right now. Welcome to Code Bet Daily. It is Grand Final Eve. That's right. Friday, September 29, TGIF, am I right? I mean, it'd be a little bit more TGIF if you actually had the day off.
Yeah, right.
So I was talking about a bit of sport. It's all good.
I mean, we'd still be doing that anyway, but we'd be at a beer garden.
Yeah,
we would be.
It's got a microphone in
at
front of us.
10:30 in the morning. Either way, I'm your host, James Clements. I'm the editor of a very good website. You might have heard of it. It's called CodeBet. You can find that at codebet.com.au. And I'm joined, as always, by the puntifs. We've got Stats Guy here.
Absolutely. I'm pumped, other than being surrounded by Collingwood supporters as I was coming in. But
great.
yeah, still pumped for the granny.
Alex
Way
Donnelly.
too many Collingwood fans, and I actually feel bad for Gerald because he's actually not contractually obligated to be here like we are.
What a legend.
We're giving him a day off next week. He's all right.
Shout out to Gerald.
I need Gerald coming in. He's like, oh, geez, it's a beautiful day. I've got to go sit
And
there.
then messages us.
Got to listen to these idiots.
Yeah, weren't we starting at this time? Nah, man, we're going to be late.
Oh, poor Gerald. Poor one out for Gerald. But this is Code Footy's back for the last time. Daily, that's right. We've got the AFL and NRL Grand Finals this weekend, obviously. And this is Code Bet Daily. It says it on the tin. It's codes, it's betting, it's daily. We're going to talk player props, game picks, best bets, Rate My Multi, the donation, because it is Friday. It's what we do every single day. Without further ado, I'm going to talk one little look. It's time for player props.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the things we're going to talk about.
He
What are you
did
doing?
say without
Yeah,
further
you
ado,
did. Yeah,
but
I timed it really well.
AFL and NRL Grand Finals, NBL for me, and the NFL weekend ahead. Alex, what are you talking about?
I've got AFL, EPL, and the donation.
Liam?
NRL Grand Final,
I
NBL.
don't like calling him Liam. It's weird.
I do like being called my name every now and then. NRL Grand Final, NBL, which is back this week, obviously, and AFLW.
What a weird time to start a league grand final week.
It actually worked out perfect.
It worked out
'cause
well. It
it's
sold out
so
last night.
busy. It sold out last night in a flash. It was massive. They've got Scotty.
okay.
They've done this.
They've got Scotty Pippen in town.
Scotty,
Luke
yeah.
Longley was there as well, and it's like everyone was hype AF.
Yeah,
it was
they did the
gnarly.
schedule really well as well. They got the New Zealand team is playing like closest to the AFL Grand Final. Then you got the other Brisbane ones.
You got a
away-
doubleheader
away
tonight
from-
where people are just like, cool, what are we doing? Sick. So
Yeah.
it's on. Right, let's do some player props.
I already hit the button.
It's time for player props. I'm just going all in, gentlemen.
Here we go.
If we're gonna go big. Chucky Cameron, 6+ goals.
Sharky or Chucky?
Chucky.
Sharky.
Charlie Cameron, 6+ goals. Effort. Let's just do it. He is $41. He's done it twice already this year, though. The weirdest part is he's the third favourite to do so, behind Jared Danaher, and we've got, I believe, Brody Miacek as well.
That seems disrespectful.
It's a slap in the
yeah,
face
that
to
is.
Chucky Cameron.
What a legend.
I mean, sure, he can't kick straight to the G.
Well, technically you can. 50%.
50, but that's
not great.
Very
Better than
straight.
Harry Mackay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not hard.
I'm better than Harry Mackay. if I'm 1 metre out in front of goal, I'd probably back myself in
I
to
reckon
kick
we
it.
should get Jim
Just
to take the amount of shots Harry took this year, just from like different angles, and see what.
I reckon
what
we
percentage,
should
what
get
percentage.
Jim to try and run into an open goal and kick it. Problem is he may tear his hamstring.
I might. This seems like a lot of anti-ginger sentiment, and I don't like
I
it.
mean, you literally
just-
nearly missed the handball target from 5 metres
This
yesterday.
was my left hand.
And
I completely cooked it. Anyway, Charlie,
Oh,
if
in
he's
that
going to
video,
kick,
Gerald.
if he's going to kick 6, you've got the 41 for him, obviously there, and for the Norm,
if he kicks 6, he's winning the
I'll
norm.
winning
give-
the
I'll
Norm.
give you that,
It's
yeah.
kind of my point, right? So if you're going to back him in for 1, you may as well back him in for the second.
What's the
I thought you were
trouble?
about to say-
Brisbane win, Chucky 6, Chucky Norm. Surely that because all the results come into each other,
Yeah.
that you're not allowed to do that.
No, you probably
I'm
can.
going to build that
Chucky
right now.
for the actual
It's $21.
Norm was the 21 yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm just making sure that he's still 21.
So Brisbane
and he is still
win.
21. So kind of like it, here for it. All right, quickly, over the weekend, we've got some NFL, of course. We always do when it's NFL season. That's how it works. There is a very weird slate ahead, so I'm just going to play it safe. And annoyingly enough, there actually aren't player markets out for this game yet, which is Monday morning. Makes sense. There is obviously the Thursday night football game on right now between Green Bay and Detroit. The pick for that was, I think, Green Bay in the end to just cover the line up there in Lambeau.
Nice.
But Christian McCaffrey is playing the Arizona Cardinals. He and his Niners. The Niners are the best team in the NFL right now. The Arizona Cardinals have their one win for the season. And I think they might just pack it in now. So they upset Dallas last week. Can they do it twice? No. Can they? No. Will they? Also, no.
Oh.
They're not going to do it. Christian McCaffrey. The Arizona defense has been actually not too bad, but he's a different beast. 65 plus yards, anytime touchdown. That'll probably only come to about $2, but that is easily my favorite NFL player prop for the weekend. He has scored 12 straight games, which is just stupid.
Jeez.
And your anytime touchdown also covers you for receiving as well as rushing. So I don't know if it covers you for throwing. He has done that. But I'm going McCaffrey, 65 and an anytime touchdown because the rest of the slate is very convoluted and very annoying. You got Jacksonville and Atlanta in London, and hard and fast rule, don't bet the London game.
No,
just weird stuff happens. Weird stuff happens in London.
Neutral ground,
I got so absolutely soused, shall we say one time.
You were going to say something else there.
At a mate's wedding. I don't know how I got back to my hotel. To be honest, this could all be a simulation, and I died that night, and I would have no idea.
Hey, he's caught on.
Damn it!
This is we're AI.
Am I about to get Mr. Anderson? Something just Hugo Weaving walks in and goes, Jim, it's time to go. I'm like, I finally saw through the facade. Alex, player props, go!
Easy. Chucky and Joe Danaher to combine for 5+ goals at the MCG tomorrow. $7.50.
Oh, if Chucky's getting 6, then
then I've won anyway. So I don't really. Joe, you can just chill, man.
Nah,
it's fine.
That's great.
Yeah.
3 and 2 between them.
Yeah, that's it. $7.50. We've talked about how Joe kicks a bunch of goals against Collingwood, hates Collingwood, has a decent record at the MCG. Chucky, well, he's kicked 10 against Collingwood this year. I don't need to go on. The next one is Chuck, Hipwood, and Joe to combine for 6, which is $2.05 with Ladbrokes. We've talked about how Hipwood is the one who gets off the chain at the MCG. We're just waiting for the day where Chucky and Joe decide to go, hey, we can do it too.
To be fair, they could always get 2.
Yeah.
You're set?
Well, that's it. 2-2-2. Happy days, $2.05.
That's really good considering if you've got the 3 split between them, Hipwood and Joe could kick 6
if Hipwood kicks
if
kicks
Cameron has
4,
a down day.
Well, usually if one of them has a down day, the other two are going to
I've got the weird vibe. If Chucky kicks a goal in the first quarter, I think Brisbane will just run away with it because if he gets up and going, it's just pack her up.
Yeah.
I like it. Stats guy.
Bit of the NRL Grand Final. Anytime try scorer I'm looking at. Ezra Mam, actually. I was going to say Mum. I always say Mum, but definitely is Mam.
Hello, Mum.
Yeah, Mum.
Here's your tea, Mum.
Yeah. $3.90.
Karen like tea?
Not really.
His grandma loves tea.
Nah, coffee.
What's her best bet for the weekend? We've been asking you all year.
I'll have to find out for you. I'll find it out for the AFL show.
Yeah, good call.
$3.90 I think is really good value compared to some of your Cobbos and your Arthurs of Brisbane Broncos. He's scored a try in 5 of his last 6 matches. He's been absolutely awesome. Reece Walsh had 3 assists last game. He's just getting his teammates open. Reece Walsh earlier in the season was sort of more attacking, but he's passing him off, getting especially Mam open.
Do we know if Farnworth's playing or not?
Yeah, he's fun.
He's all right?
It's typical Queensland bull dust the week out.
Well, could it be a late out maybe or...
Every year in a big game, a Queensland team beat their Origin teams or the Broncos. Someone's out. It just distracts everyone from everything else that's going on for a couple of days. And no, he's fun.
Fair enough. Yeah, but he's a really good bet as well, Farmer. He's been awesome form, but Mam's been just as good. I think he's just been more attacking as the season's progressed, and I think he's going to break through some tackles here. So $3.90. A lot of the other try scorers are around that $2 mark. So I was really happy with that. 5 of his last 6.
The Penrith try scorer markets are just bereft.
Not as good,
bereft of value. It's like Crichton. It's like $2.05.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Jeez, that sort of gear.
Whereas $3.90, even pairing that with Brisbane to win. Brisbane to cover the line.
What's he scored? He scored in 5 tries across his last 6 games.
Five, across his last 6, yeah. It's been awesome.
I like that. Go, Mum.
Yeah.
Mam.
See, he's in Mum as well.
All right, let's do some match and or game picks.
What's your best match or game pick?
Side note, Charlie Cameron to kick a goal in the first quarter, $2.40.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's my only bet. I'm just going to put everything on that.
Yeah. At least your day's done at 3 o'clock. You're like, all right, see you boys, going home.
Back her up. AFL Grand Final, I think we're going over. We all picked the over on the AFL show yesterday. I think when we do our pre-show tomorrow, it'll be everyone going the over again. if you can look out our window, which you can't, it is stunning here in Melbourne today.
Beautiful.
And I dare say it'll be stunning tomorrow.
It's going to be 29 degrees.
That's so good.
That's going to be really hot for footy, though.
Tin weather. NRL Grand Final. I'm going the over here as well. 37.5. It's actually dropped throughout the week.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's obviously you've got the best 2 defenses in the NRL. You also have the top 2 offenses. So I'm just going to lean. I think my pick for the early look hasn't really changed. I think it's still going to be Penrith, and I think they still get it done by running over the top of Brisbane. And I think to get to 37.5, I mean, even if we're getting there 24, like what?
Doesn't have to be
16,
massively
It doesn't
high
have to be
scoring,
a
yeah.
massive one because you're getting over that 36.
It's
already,
literally
so.
7 converted tries.
Yep. So I'm going the over 37.5. Thank you very much. And then NFL, the Sunday night, our Sunday night, Monday morning slate. Trying to pick like an actual result multi for this one sucked. You can see it all at betr.com.au if you want to actually have a look at that one. This time around, I've just gone with the unders multi because there's a couple of really big defensive matchups. Cleveland versus Baltimore. Cleveland are the best defense in the NFL already so far. Under 40.5. Thank you very much. Baltimore already dealing with like multitudes of injuries. They stink. Houston, Pittsburgh. Houston's defense has been handy. CJ Stroud up and about. Pittsburgh's defense, though, it might be the second best defense in the NFL behind Cleveland. They're awesome. TJ Watt is just a wrecking ball. Chicago, Denver, different tact. They're just both inept. Simple. They both stink. So 43, it could be a shootout. This could be 37-38 or something. It also could just be 18-18, and it's a tie.
Yeah.
Because they both suck.
No one deserves to win.
I use this one all the time on NFL Australia. It's two one-legged men in a butt-kicking contest, and it's just like,
Trying to picture that.
it stinks. So Chicago, Denver probably win that. I'm still going the under 46.
That's a huge, yeah.
Tennessee and Cincinnati.
Come on, Tennessee. Let's go.
Tennessee.
God, we suck.
You've
Under
jinxed them,
41.
even though they're already bad. I guess.
Under 41. Blah. That's because Tennessee managed 3 points last week.
We've literally
wow.
scored 1 touchdown this year.
Cincinnati have a hobbled QB. I don't trust them. I don't trust Tannehill. Cincinnati's D's all right. So we're going to go those 4 unders. Under 40.5, under 42.5, under 46, under 41. That gets you to $13.03 via Ladbrokes. I really like this one. I'm going to give myself a 10 with my rate, my multi-gentleman.
Of course, you're going to give yourself a 10, but I'll give it a 9 because I don't know that much about
7,
NFL, but it
because
looks
there'll be a blowout and you just be like, God damn it, I hate football.
Yeah, but I think the tricky
pretty
part
high
is
over-unders
this is
as well.
like the Cleveland, Baltimore, Houston, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Cincy games are all AFC internal matchups. So
Yeah.
they played each other a few more times here and there.
Yep.
Cleveland, Baltimore is a division match. Pittsburgh in Houston on the road. I reckon that'll be a scramble, and same with Tennessee, Cincy. I do worry about the ineptitude of both Chicago and Denver. Like they might be so bad they can't stop each other. Like, but either way. All right, Alex, what have you got?
Having a look at some EPL over-unders for the weekend. We'll start off with Aston Villa versus Brighton. Don't care the result. We'll go the over 3.5 goals. Both teams have awesome attacking options and just play free-flowing football. It's good to watch.
Yep.
Manchester City and Wolves. I've been saying it all year. I just don't care about Man City. They are so boring to watch.
You just know the result. It's gonna be,
No, it's not.
It's going to be
It's
a
just
2-3-0 win.
they score a couple of goals, they look good, and then they just sit back and
Chill, yeah.
it sucks. Anyway, over 2.5 goals because Wolves XG this year is way more than what they've actually scored. They've been very unlucky a few times thanks to awesome saves and shots hitting the post. So we'll just go sitting over 2.5 goals at $1.80. My beloved Gunners travel to Bournemouth. Arsenal and under 3.5 goals, as we've said throughout the year. Arsenal love winning 1-0 away. They also won 1-0 away on Wednesday night.
True, yeah.
Nice.
$2.60 for that. Newcastle and over 2.5 goals versus Burnley. Newcastle smashed 8 home last week. Burnley aren't much better than Sheffield, so again, could be on, but we'll just go the 2.5 just in case they decide to park the bus. And Tottenham versus Liverpool, again, don't care about the result. Over 3.5 goals. Both teams have started off the season attacking like there is no tomorrow. It's $1.91, and if we want to...
Break my multi.
All of those get you $32.98.
I like that you've gone without some results in Villa, Brighton, and Tottenham, Liverpool.
Yeah,
because I agree
tough
wholeheartedly
matchups.
with that.
Oh,
'Cause
they
Newcastle,
we could see a couple of 2-all draws here.
Yeah. There's
I
going to
like
be a few.
those. I actually really like this one. I'm going to give this 8.5.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9. I would have gone most of them. I really like the Arsenal under 3.5 against Bournemouth. $2.60.
We could win 3-0.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Right.
Under 3, because most games are under
Or
3.5.
Arsenal
anyway.
dealing with a bunch of injuries at the moment. They've got Manchester City to worry about next week. So it's like, all right, let's just go away, get a 1 or 2-0 win.
I reckon it'll be like
sweet.
a 2-1.
Nice one.
Yeah, nice.
Stats guy.
All right, a bit of NBL. We're going to have a look at some total points. There's some weird matchups and odds going on. So I'm just going to have a look at the over-under for the total points, a bit better value there. So Brisbane taking on Adelaide. I'm going over the 178.5 points, $1.93. So you get pretty good value there on Bet365. Bullets last season had the clear worst defense in the league, allowing 93 points per game in the shortened quarters of the NBL. That is a lot of points.
That is a lot.
That's really bad. 6 of the last 8 meetings between these sides have also gone over the total points line, and including a massive shootout, 106 to 101 in their last meeting. So that obviously went well over that 178. 36 is recruited pretty well. You got Usher, Flowers. I think they're going to improve their offense. You got Soap-Zero, who we saw in the Blitz. James, he didn't go too well, but he can heat up. Like,
Isn't Usher on the Wildcats?
oh, did I say? Well, yeah, definitely not. Yeah,
Usher's
definitely
got
not
the
Usher.
sick hair.
I don't know why I've said Usher.
The Flowers.
Flowers.
They had the man that they've got Starling and the man that they cut as well, which is hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, these teams aren't going to be too good, but I still think this is going to be a very open game. I think Brisbane are also a bit limited on defense once Big Banger Baines goes off. He can't stay on the whole time.
Great
He's a big man. Yeah, Banger Baines. He's
Yeah,
an
they're
Aussie
going to
legend.
throw Rocco in, but I mean, he's really undercooked.
Still raw. So yeah, I'm going to go the over. I think this is going to be a shootout.
Does Alex know about Rocco? How he's like 7'20"?
So yeah, he's huge.
He's massive.
I literally know nothing about the
rising
NBL.
Aussie
He's the
star.
biggest unit you've ever seen in person.
He's
It's like
crazy.
Yao
Pretty
Ming.
athletic as well.
I've literally seen Shaq. He is huge.
Yeah. Oh,
Rocco might
Shaq's
be taller.
Wow.
I think he is actually. Yeah. But a bit,
I looked up
bit
there
skinny.
like, bro. It's like,
He's
Anyway.
pretty tall. Anyway, got to go the over. I think, 2 average teams, but not great defense. So I'm
It's a
gonna
good
go
one.
the over.
All right, let's do some best bets.
It's best bets. It's best bets. It's time for all the best bets.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to stick with that Brisbane Bullets Adelaide 36ers game. Sixers, they're a conundrum. These might be the 2 worst teams in the NBL this year. Like, if you believe in Illawarra a little bit, which I think we kind of do, just to hint more than maybe both of these teams. You've also got, like, I don't know, who else could sort of drop off a cliff? Like, maybe Tassie get wonky out of nowhere because they just don't have that one over the top scorer, but they've been so well rounded, it doesn't really matter. So I do feel like it's these 2. But Adelaide, when it's this tight and they're both not that great and they didn't show us too much in the Blitz, I'm going to go the plus 5.5 for the Adelaide 36ers. You've got... I do worry, though, watching Mitch McCarron at Blitz, it's like, I don't know if CJ thinks that he's a point guard.
Yeah.
It's like,
He's not.
we'll start Trenton Flowers at point guard. It's like, well, this is horrible.
Yeah.
Mitch, you do it. He's like, this is what I do. This is my job.
Exactly.
I'm a point guard. And Jason Kadee, like, sort of plays that point guard, off guard role pretty well as well. I just don't know if CJ's really kind of realised that. So, but against Brisbane, I don't know if they've got too many weapons to really smasherate them. So I reckon this will be a high scoring affair. But as you said, right, that other one that came down to like over 100 points each.
Yeah, 106. The other last 2 matchups as well were less than 5 points. So
There we go. So I'll take the plus 5.5 for Adelaide. That's at $2 with Bet365. The other one is Perth versus Tassie out there at RAC Arena in front of the Red Army. Tassie have actually covered the line, I think, the last 2 or 3 times they've played Perth and played Perth really well. But Perth looked awesome at Blitz.
Yeah.
John really was just like,
Them and United
feel
are going to
pretty
be the
good about this one. They've got Nananu Pinder. I love calling people Keanu Nananu.
Yeah.
Nananu.
He's got a cool name already.
And Bryce Cotton. But I just made it funnier and stupider. But Bryce Cotton and Nananu Pinder, I think they'll have too much for the Jackies. I'm going to go minus 6.5 for Perth.
Yep.
So if you bundle those up, it's $1.95 actually for Perth and plus 5.5 for Adelaide. So goes all right with the $3.60-ish. Let's have a look. It's taking a little while to load. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Good job, internet. There we go. Oh, God.
It'll be around the 390.
It actually got to 390, so that's pretty good.
Nice.
And the last one, the AFL Grand Final, multi-spectacular. Shall we do it? You ready?
how long do we have?
This is a 14-leg AFL Grand Final multi, gentlemen.
Woo! It's going to take you all the way to the
I
grand
need
tomorrow.
a Ric Flair woo there.
This is going to be pretty chaos. Right.
a homer.
We have Nick Dacos. Let's start there. 25 disposals. Lockie Neal, 25 plus disposals. Josh Dacos, 20 plus. Jordan DeGoey, big Barley fan, 20 plus. Josh Dunkley, 20 plus. Hugh McCluggage, the Rack, 20 plus. Jack Crispy Crisp, 20 plus. Zach Bailey, 15 plus. Pendles, 20 plus, because you can't get him for 15. But he has gone for 25 and 16 of his last 17 against Brisbane.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Chucky Cameron, only the 2 goals. Brody Myercheck, only the 2 goals. Bobby Hill, anytime goal. Nick Dacos, anytime goal. Lincoln McCarthy, anytime goal. A 14-leg AFL Grand Final same game mega multi will get $129.73, gentlemen. Rate my multi.
4. I'll give it 173 out of 10.
Thank you.
I'm giving it a 3.
A 3.
Why is it a
Why
three?
not?
I'm worried about Crisp getting 19. I'm worried about Pendles
I'm worried
getting to the
about
20.
Pendles, yeah.
And there was a
Pendles,
goal.
I want that at 15, but it didn't give me
and
the
there
option.
was one of the goal kickers in there to kick 2. I was like, not
Myercheck or Cameron?
my check.
Yeah, I'll actually give it a 7.5.
Right.
Pretty solid.
For a 14-leg multi, I'll
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah.
Nice one. All right, Alex.
Do you want me to go or him?
Oh, actually,
I'll go.
no, we're going to finish up with Alex.
Yeah, I'll
don't we?
go if you want.
Let's go, Stats Guy.
I've got a bit of an AFLW rate my multi if you want.
Didn't even put in the one we talked about before the show.
Which one?
The Swans.
Oh, because they're playing like literally in an hour or so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why.
I
I thought it
actually
was at 4
checked the
o'clock.
timing for once.
Yeah, you actually,
Yeah.
you didn't give a tip this time when the game was actually going on.
Yeah, I should just give tips after they've done. That'd be pretty
You've done that a few times, John's like, Stats Guy, that game is on now.
Oh, I can't bet on it. No, you can definitely bet on these ones. So I'm going to start off with Bulldogs taking on St Kilda. I'm going to take the St Kilda Saints at -3.5. Saints have won a game at least. Bulldogs are 0-3 and look really bad. Every
Hate to see it.
off-season they seem to lose players to other teams. I don't know if it's the culture or something.
I'm
going on
assuming it's something to do with their club sucking.
there. I don't know.
Gerald's just over there fuming.
Yeah, I know. I've been ragging on the Bulldogs all year, though. Nothing's changed.
I don't think he cares. Port Adelaide head-to-head against West Coast. West Coast to go on the wooden spoon double, as I've mentioned. Port Adelaide, they're not great either, but they're the heavy favourites in this one. I'm just going to go with them head-to-head because I'm very worried about a line between two bad
Yeah,
teams.
the line last week. Like West Coast, actually, there is a little bit with West Coast. They haven't got.
Yeah,
like,
they can sort of stay in there, but they're not going to win.
They can be that annoying team that always loses by like 15 points.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
like, ugh.
And I think the line in that is like 16. so
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
watched
stay
it
away from
last
that.
week. It was just painful.
Then Collingwood -2.5 against Essendon. Collingwood at home last season were really good, so I'm just going to take them. Really small line, so I don't mind that. North Melbourne taking on the Giants. Now, North, obviously, probably one of the 2 best teams in the competition behind Melbourne, or 3
Except you
against
blew
and
it
Brisbane.
last week against
We
Brisbane, you
played better. I know,
jerks.
that was horrible. Anyway, I'm going to take the Giants plus 47.5. That's a massive line. The Giants
very big line.
aren't great themselves, but they like West Coast and a few other teams. They know how to stay in games. They've got Bannon up front that's going really well in their forward line. So if they can kick a few goals to stay with North, I think it's going to be like a 40 plus, but 47 is a bit of a stretch. So yeah, $8.50 for Saints -3.5, Port Adelaide to win, Collingwood -2.5, and Giants plus 47.5.
Ooh. It is a big line, that Giants one. I do worry about it.
Yeah, we've won a couple of games by
850.
50.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And they could be fired up after literally blowing it.
Yeah.
You could have almost knocked Brisbane out of the whole competition last
Oh,
week.
we
I'll
choked
give this
big
a
time.
7. I
7?
like it.
Alright.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'd probably back
And
it.
I would have had
50.
Sydney plus 9.5 against Carlton today, but that's on soon.
Okay. Chloe Malloy and Ali Morfitt just
Tearing it up.
all the football.
What's your rating there, Alex?
6.5.
6.5?
That
Alright.
line, just in case North Melbourne come out breathing fire.
Yeah.
And just
We've won a
go
couple
psycho.
of games by 50, but they were against worse teams. So I don't think it's going to be 47.
All right. It's everyone's favourite bit for Friday.
Donation. This one might actually win. Donation.
I'm going to walk in here one time dressed as the dude from the Tea Party. It's going to be awesome. All right. Alex, take it away with the donation.
All right, Brisbane Lions over 81.5 points in the grand final tomorrow. Don't care the result. They just need to kick 82 points. Let's go, Chucky Cameron. Penrith Panthers to win the NRL Grand Final. That's just to lift the trophy, so don't care if it's a draw or anything at the end of normal time. Anyway, into the EPL. Man United to beat Crystal Palace. They literally beat Crystal Palace on Wednesday.
Yeah,
It's
they
the
could, that's
same
crazy
game.
that they could beat them twice in the week.
Well, it happened earlier in the year. They played them twice in the same week.
Oh,
In
that's
the-
right,
in the
yeah.
It's like twice in 6 months. It's wild.
That's pretty funny.
Anyway, what the hell happened there? Yeah, not happy. Newcastle to beat Burnley. Arsenal to beat Bournemouth.
I'm now not going to back that Man United leg because
There's something
that was
good
the
here.
universe going,
No, man.
not that one. Just steer clear of that one. I've got some crazy vibes.
And we'll finish off
like a
with,
goal,
with
yeah.
some horses. Randwick Race 5 tomorrow. Tom Kitten, best bet of the day there on hold. All tickets had.
Has he lost his mittens?
Hope not. I hope he just gets in front first. Anyway, Nasharilla on board. Should have won last start. Goes close to winning again. Randwick race number 10, Airman just a place.
I love that name for a horse for some reason.
Yeah, like the first up
Airman,
run.
you're not a man. You're a horse.
Air horse.
You're not even flying.
Dude,
you're
there's a
running.
horse named Tom Kitten before it. Like, come on.
That's all right. Airman's just a great name.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyway,
Sounds
Airman,
funny.
well, he can get air charging down the outside and steaming into a place. That's Randwick race 10. And then on Sunday, we'll finish off at Sandown, race number 6 with Antino to win. Should have bolted in first up. Blake Shin goes aboard. It is an absolute certainty. It'll win. That donation, shall we say, is $63.01. If you want Airman to win, $156.68.
I have to back Airman to win.
Yeah, I think I'm going to back
It
it.
was, if I had like a third best bet of the day at Randwick tomorrow, it would have been it. Like, I went Tom Kitten, Altivo,
What's Airman just on his own?
$4.50. It's been $7 in. I saw the price.
I'm a big
earlier.
fan of Airman.
I may have had an early investment there, gentlemen.
Oh,
Interesting. You're not a man. You're a horse. Love it. 63 with just the place. I'm all over that too.
Nice.
I do love the donation. And there you go. What a week. We've done grand final
tired.
shows. I've done an NBA Australia. We've done an NFL Australia. We've done hold all tickets. Every show under the
EPL.
sun. EPL show popped up off right at the start of the week. Jeez. So,
Got a live stream.
CodeBet Daily done today. We'll be back on deck tomorrow. That's right, a Saturday. There will be a live stream across, I think, Facey, Twitter, maybe YouTube.
Give us a thumbs up
We just
there,
don't know
Gerald.
if there's a YouTube stream yet.
That's right.
Might be broken, man. But anyway, it'll be popping up around 1 o'clock for your last minute bets. It'll just run for 20, 30 minutes heading into the game before we go smash some tins. So get right around all of our shows. The CodeBet Daily Show, obviously, which we've just done. The AFL Show, the NRL Show, the EPL Show. Listen to them all because they're still relevant for another day. And of course, NBA Australia, we had a new show pop off yesterday, including our very own stats guy on
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
that was awesome.
Hell damn fart.
Which is pretty fun. A lot more sweary in that one. Same with NFL Australia. Just saying. That was also pretty good. And hold all tickets. I'm assuming it was very good, Alex.
Yeah, it was. Really good.
Excellent.
Yep.
Very nice. Like, review, and star 'em all. And check us follow across all the socials, of course. Facey, IG, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Threads. Send any questions, any multis, any bets you want us to rate, we'll do that. But either way, what a week it's been. Thanks, Stats Guy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
More football. I just want more football.
And Footy's back for one more day.
One more.
And thanks, as always, to Gerald behind the camera doing, I think, all of the work.
Yeah, homie doesn't do anything.
We just yell a lot, and then Gerald has to deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's a tough
He
gig.
also did that little video that we did yesterday, crowning the handball champion. I'm taking a moral victory as the editorial leader because Leo's on the
Here
social
we go.
team.
But you lost.
Yeah,
So
You also lost. You suck.
You sound like England at the Ashes, mate.
Yeah.
Moral
Settle-
victories over here.
settle down
I'm
there.
Irish, yeah.
Settle down there, Ben Stokes. Jeez.
I'm Piers Morgan.
Well,
mate.
I lost, but we actually won.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's how it works.
Yeah.
All right.
I may have lost, but I won the competition between the three of us.
Good stuff. May all your
That did
picks
happen.
come in this weekend. Here's to a couple of classic grand finals. I'm
Come
gonna
on!
be glued to the
Come on.
couch. Can't wait. And we will catch you next week. Go Brisbane. CodeBet Daily out.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.